All right into it. We're gonna prime our skin. After primer, go straight into the brows. I am terrible at doing eyebrows, but I try my best. Just remember, sisters, not twins. So yes, I'm filling my brows in at this point, trying to get them to match up as best as I can, using the spoolie to just clean it up, get rid of the harsh lines. Once that is done, I take my concealer. This is the MAC Studio Radiance Concealer in NW45. I use the concealer now to just clean up the eyebrows, kind of conceal the hairs because my brows are not done. So yes, I'm just cleaning up the eyebrows at this point. Once that is done, I'm just taking my concealer brush and blending out that concealer under the brows. Now I'm just concealing my eyelids. I have hyperpigmentation all over my skin, so I gotta conceal those lids. I never really use like eyeshadow base or anything like that. Like I'm pretty basic when it comes to the makeup. Now I'm using the Fenty bronzer. This is in Thick Mint. I just use that bronzer as just like an eyeshadow. I don't really do too much on the eyes. Like I said before, real basic. So I brush that over my eyelids. Now I'm going to go in with some mascara. Any mascara will do, whichever works. This is the Huda Beauty mascara. It's okay. Mascara is not really a big deal for me. These are my favorite Amazon lashes. Just applying the lashes. I put the glue on them and everything off camera. Now, this is my little sample of the Lancome foundation that I got from Sephora. I'm just testing it out. So far, so good. I do like it. As you can see, my foundation shade is a lot darker than my face because my neck is a lot darker than my face. So I always try to match my neck because I don't want to like a ghost face when I take flash photography. So I always match my neck with the foundation shade. So yes, it's going to look dark, but obviously we're going to go and highlight and conceal and all that stuff with the concealer once we finish blending out the foundation. Now that the foundation is all blended, I'm going to now conceal. This is that MAC Studio Radiance Concealer again in NW45. I use two different concealers. This is the first concealer I use. It's a little closer to my skin tone, a little more warm. And that's like to actually conceal and give a little bit of a highlight. And then after this is done, you'll see that I'm going to go in with a lighter concealer. And that's like to brighten at that point. Still blending. Blend, blend, blend. So now I'm taking the Beauty Blender to blend it out some more. A lot of blending. Don't want any harsh lines. Want everything to be seamless as possible. So I'm going to keep blending and blending and blending. So now I am taking the MAC Concealer Studio Radiance, but this shade is NC40. It's a little bit cooler, a little bit brighter, and this is to just brighten the center of my face because, I use that darker foundation and all that stuff. So now I want to bring the brightness back to my face, so I use the NC40 to do that. And we're just going to blend it out with a brush and then use the Beauty Blender again after we finish blending with the brush. So blend, 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 blend. Now I'm taking a foundation brush and I'm just going over those lines from the concealer just to kind of give it more of a seamless blend between the concealer and the foundation. A lot of blending, a lot of blending. Now I'm taking the Fenty Cream Bronzer in Toffee Tease. I think it's the darkest shade. And I'm just trying to add a little dimension back into my face because, that foundation makes it all one shade. So I'm just trying to bring some dimension back into my face at this point with that shade. As you can see, it just gives it a little bit of a darker contour to bring those cheekbones back out. Now I'm taking that powder bronzer again, that Thick Mint bronzer, and just going over where I put the cream, just to bring a little more warmth. Going over my nose with the remainder or whatever was on the brush, and that's that. I like to use this Maybelline Fit Me powder first before I use the loose powder. I like to use the pressed powder to go over all those highlighted areas. I feel like it just makes it last longer. And I'm not oily, but I do sweat and stuff like that when I go out, and I feel like it just makes my highlight last longer throughout the night. So this is the first step in the powdering process. After that, now I'm just kind of carving out my cheekbones using whatever remains on the brush from my concealer. I'm just using that now to just carve out those cheekbones. Bringing back the Beauty Blender just to blend out those lines again. Now this is the MAC blush. It's a cream blush in the shade Rosy Does It. It's the Glow Play blush by MAC. So I use that one first. I kind of forgot to use my loose powder. So now I'm going in with the Huda Beauty loose powder in Banana Bread over that pressed powder from Maybelline that I used. That was shade Transparent, by the way. So I'm now using Banana Bread by Huda Beauty, going back over those highlighted areas with the loose powder. Using that same brush and Huda Beauty powder, just going back under my contour to carve that all out. Now I am using a fluffy brush to just buff out all of that powder, so it's not too cakey. I love the MAC Fix Plus spray to get rid of all that powdery finish. Once I put all the powder on, it just melts all of that powder. And once I do that, I like to go over my blush with some powder blush. And this is the L'Oreal Infallible powder blush that was shade Fearless Coral. I'm using a black eyeliner now to line my waterline. This is the Too Faced Killer Kajal black eyeliner. So I use that to line my waterline. Going back over my face with some One Size setting spray to lock it all in. And now it's time for lips. I'm using my current fave lip liner, the Maybelline Lifter Liner, in the color Cross the Line. The color is Cross the Line. After that, I'm putting on MAC's Creme de Nude lipstick. Another one of my faves at the moment. And I'm just going to, blend that into my lips. And topping it off with the Morphe Drip Glass in the shade Polished Peach Gloss. And that's it. All done. Thank you for watching.